It's a made-up martial art.
What?
Generic intro, and that goes me. We're back with another JonTron reaction. Today we're doing Steven Seagal, Certified Tough Guy. I have absolutely no idea what to expect. I'm sure I've seen Steven Seagal in a couple movies here or there. I've heard not very good things about him as a person. I'm not really sure. Those glasses are absolutely horrendous. I have no idea why it looks like the Kremlin's behind him, or why he's on a horse, and why he looks like he's Genghis Khan in the, the 21st century. I have no idea what to expect. You're gonna check my reaction to last week's video, which was so good. It was Dark Dungeons by JonTron. I'll leave it right up there. Also, link down below in the description. Also, gonna place my channel with all my other JonTron reactions. Go in chronological order. I have absolutely loved every single one of them. This is probably also going to be another great one. It was highly requested in the comment section of last week's video. I do read every single one of your comments, so let me know what the next JonTron video should be. If it has the most likes, it'll probably be the next one. But I do read every single comment. I do respond to a lot of them as well. Shout out to the patrons because they get the videos a day early. A lot of time I have a paywall channel. $30 a month gets you all my reaction videos a day early. Could not do this if it was not for them. So let's go ahead and jump into Steven Seagal, Certified Tough Guy. All right.
Before we start today's video, okay, I want to give a big shout out
to
today's sponsor. And you know who that sponsor is?
Oh, don't have
Okay,
music in the background.
That's Raid Shadow
Oh,
Legends.
Jesus.
Raid Shadow Legends is a free-to-play dark fantasy.
I'm not gonna make you sit through Raid Shadow Legends ad. Okay.
Look, you'll find your extra
Especially if he has
rewards
music playing in the background.
For the next 30 days only.
I'm not playing those reindeer games. I've
guy,
turned down
okay?
several
Steven
Raid Shadow Legends
Seagal.
deals.
I
Several.
don't know how he's been, the places he's been, and
I don't know how old
what
he
he's
is.
accomplished. I always just knew him as a 90s action movie star with the likes of Jean-Claude Van Damme and Arnold Schwarzenegger, beating people up.
Are they really like that age category?
Being awesome.
What proofs?
Putting asses in seats at the movie theater.
Oh,
Generally not
box
being
office.
batshit crazy afterwards.
You still fine?
Yes, I do.
You still dangerous?
But Steven Seagal did not manage that last bit, unfortunately.
Большим останавливающим действием.
Why is he in Russia? Is he?
So,
What
here you
caliber
have it.
is this?
The many sides of this fragmented man. May we try to piece him back together like Humpty Dumpty.
Oh God.
He is kind of an egg guy, if I'm being honest.
The martial artist.
So Steven
Lord.
Seagal was trained in an art called Aikido. So he
Aikido.
says it's basically an art where you just flip a guy. You just
Wait,
throw a guy.
that's an actual
Basically, that's
thing?
what it
Just
is.
throwing people over your shoulder like that?
Dude, I'd be careful if I were you. That's a dangerous man.
I'm sorry. How did that just happen?
But I'd be remiss if I didn't point out the central aspect of Aikido, in which that it is a fakey fake, not real bullshit martial art.
Wait,
Ironically,
it's a
if you look
fake
at it,
martial
most of the
art?
real skill here comes from the people pretending they're falling.
Wait, what do you mean? It's a made-up martial art?
So, that's probably a good sign of things to come.
Is it like, Hollywood's martial art?
So you thought Steven Seagal was an action star, huh?
Not really. I knew he was a person. That's about
Well,
it.
what about Steven Seagal, the musician?
That you gonna have to see.
Now you're gonna have to see.
I got $700, baby. Ain't you gonna
Also,
I
I guess I'll try to be overrated.
Soul singing, you know what I'm saying?
Is that
I
Soul?
was born. You gotta watch out, coming.
The fuck? It's like started soulful but ended with a threat. It was like, you better watch your back. Literally, actually, seriously, watch your back.
You better watch out. You better not cry.
You know, it's here. Everybody knows I'm here.
Everybody knows I'm here. Is that what he just said?
Okay, that one was straight up gibberish. I believe I heard.
I can understand him.
That's genuinely what I heard.
The Russian. Is he actually Russian? The crooked orange glasses.
I'm Russian. My family are from Vladivostok and Belarus, and
Does he
I'm a
really-
Russian Mongol, and I'm Russian.
Where'd that
My
accent come
father
from?
was a Russian Mongol. So
Lansing,
these people are
Michigan.
Russian Mongols.
Oh,
That's
it's
right,
Putin.
real. That's Vladimir Putin shaking hands with Steven Seagal. How does it even happen? Was Vladimir Putin just like a fan of Under Siege or something?
Quite some time ago.
I mean, he's a fan of trying to take things that doesn't belong to him.
I like to think Vladimir Putin just has no idea who Steven Seagal is. He's just like, okay, yeah. Who is this again? Foreign minister to Switzerland? Okay.
Yeah, good luck getting a meeting with Putin now, Steven Seagal. He's a dangerous man.
First, I'd like to congratulate you on this occasion.
Mr. Putin wants you to know that he thought you were the foreign minister to Switzerland, and he was mistaken, but he's going to go ahead with it anyway. Congratulations, Mr. Seagal.
Yeah.
My Jesus, act
Does
like
Putin-
you're at least a little happy to see him, Vlad. I mean, I know you're not in reality. Nobody would be. But at least act happy. I mean, for Christ's sake.
So, there.
Was that him, like, getting a Russian
what's
passport?
with the fucking gnarly thumbnail?
Oh,
You're gonna go
why?
meet the president of Russia, and you come with the fucking Crypt Keeper fingers? Especially when it's gonna be, like, up close on television? What the fuck? You know, Vlad's, like, looking at, like, his gnarly thumbnail, like, please, I'm gonna have to shake that hand.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh.
You see, I'm weak.
So happy to see him again.
Again?
It's really been a pleasure.
Putin looks dead to the world.
Huge
Looking
fan
at him.
of your annexation of Crimea.
You are
No, Putin doesn't speak English.
man. Round, I thought was so strong, slim man. No, you're like a Russian potato.
But believe it or not, old Vlad is actually not the only Eastern Bloc president that Steven Seagal has graced with his presence.
Who else?
As seen here when he visited the president of Belarus, Alexander Lukashenko,
That doesn't
at
exist.
his official residence in Minsk. Because
What?
you can't make it up, really. You can't
Wait.
make it up.
The president of Belarus doesn't live in Belarus? That's how you know he's not the president of Belarus. I say that because Belarus does whatever Russia wants him to do.
Okay, you go to the White House, all right, you go to Downing Street, they're gonna give you a cup of coffee and a cake. Not so in Belarus, all right? You go to the Minsk Palace, all right, they're gonna shred you a couple carrots live.
Why?
Look at this man. How does he look so out of place everywhere he is? Okay, look at that posture, all right? That posture asserts, I don't
He's
know where
pretty tall.
I am, I want my mommy, I'm lost.
No, mic do up. Wait, so
Steven,
just
go easy with the fuck. Did you skip lunch? How hungry were you?
touring the new concentrate. What? Mm?
He looks absolutely
They
lost.
added that in. Sure, yeah. Those are
Oh, it's time
watermelons.
for the watermelons.
Watermelon boy joins the
Dimitri,
server.
good boy, bring Steven the watermelon.
Nice.
Check that thing out, all right? We don't got much of a GDP, but check that out.
We don't have much
That's some
of a
soil we
GDP.
got in my backyard.
Nice.
Is this all they do in
I keep
Belarus?
it. Oh, all right. Cool. We got. All right. Yeah, that's your thing. Watermelons, carrots. It's a bit fucking weird, but.
The lawman? Oh my god, what
But
is
he's not
this?
only Russian, okay? He apparently had a brief stint as a cop or something on the New
What?
Mexico border. I don't know what made him qualified for such a position, but somebody apparently thought it a good idea to hire him, which is why we are now going to be treated to a video
Like,
titled,
was he actually
and I
a
quote,
cop?
Steven Seagal trains Americans how to stop school shooters using guns
Using guns.
and martial arts. Good luck stopping a school shooter using martial arts. I'm
And
just
guns.
saying. Stop, boy! Oh! Oh!
I have the power of God and anime on my
High
side.
caliber round.
America's war on gun crime is being fought on many fronts. But now the world's most powerful country
Obviously a training
has
drill.
a new weapon. Yes, all-action hero, Steven Seagal.
He's tall. I'll give him
The
that.
Siege star took time out from the
think.
bright lights of Hollywood to train posse volunteers in Arizona.
Posse volunteers?
What?
What do you mean volunteers? I thought these were
Steven
cops.
Seagal.
Wait, better question. What the fuck is a posse
71?
volunteer? The Maricopa County Sheriff's Office volunteer posse consists of non-compensated positions made up of people from all walks of life who want to assist law enforcement as a way to give back to their community. Now, is
What?
school shootings really the proper
Oh, he's
domain
only
for the
6'4".
volunteer contingent of society?
Not that
Shouldn't
tall.
the most absolutely highly trained veteran forces be taking on these kinds of tasks? And shouldn't Steven Seagal always have literally nothing to do with it?
Yeah, you're not doctors and lawyers, you're cops right now.
You take that Hippocratic oath, you scrunch it up, put it
What?
in the trash. Here to shoot
What?
the
How do
child.
you join
Only
that
the
program?
child with the weapon.
When you yell at somebody, get down on the ground, they gotta do it. If they don't do it, you gotta make them come.
Alarm janitor.
Quick. For every second that goes by, you could be losing children.
I like how Steven Seagal, you could see him just for a moment there calculating the optics of talking about mounds of dead kids. For every second that passes, we're going to be losing children. That's good, right? It's good for the TV.
The most precious asset
In front of
we
the
have
playground.
as a society and as human beings is our children.
Which is why I've come here to this playground to recapture my youth. But he's a dangerous youth, don't get me wrong. A youth boy of 12 with a shotgun. Unhand your weapon. Don't make me do this. Son of a bitch.
Wait,
If
why
they
is
think
there
they can
actually
keep
an ice
extorting
cream
the
truck
children
there?
of this community with 10-cent price hikes on SpongeBob Pops, but they're dead wrong.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Did he actually get ice cream? Yes, he did. Nice.
Well, it turns out,
Hazy ice cream.
pretty cool guys, actually.
Was that like the
But not
best
everyone
SpongeBob
agrees.
pop I've ever
it's
seen?
the brainchild of
It's not-
controversial Arizona police
not
chief
destroyed.
Joe Arpaio, dubbed America's toughest sheriff.
I'm going to say it again. For those protesters, we are here to protect the children. That's the main mission. They can say whatever they want, but I'm not going to stop.
And with a 6
Oh, that's why.
7th down black belt as his sidekick, who would disagree with that?
How long has Steven
Yeah.
Seagal been standing behind me? Why is Steven Seagal standing behind me?
He's like
But if that weren't enough,
Adam
he has his
Sandler
own
if he tried to
series
look
called
tough.
Steven Seagal Lawman.
oh, literally.
I've been working as an officer in Jefferson Parish for 2 decades under most people's radar.
What do you mean
Said
under
Seagal
most-
in premiere episode The Way of the Gun? Okay.
What?
Once a year, every officer has to qualify
Uh-huh.
for firearms in order to use their pistol on duty.
Yeah.
And next week is
Is that a
Alex's
1911?
test.
Piss
See, that
off.
was Right where I want it?
Yes, sir.
Right there.
Does
Now, most
anyone
people
use a
don't know this, but
1911 as a
bullets are in
service
the gun.
weapon?
Okay, watch closely. Did you see that? Most people don't know that.
If I don't pass weapons qualification,
I'm afraid Mr. Skull's gonna hurt me. Really, he's a scary man.
I
He's
know
an intimidating man. He's also
several
if,
cops.
I could use a turn of phrase off his fucking rocker.
I'm trying to pass out
None
some
of them would
secrets
use a
that have made me master
1911.
shooter. I don't want
I
to
mean,
just
Ford
have
have
Alex pass
ACP.
this test, but I want him to be a better marksman for life.
Yeah, that's kind of the idea, isn't it?
30 feet? That's not 30 feet.
Both in the same hole, buddy.
Good luck, chap.
What's that? That was probably like 5 yards.
Not through the bullet hole. It's a failed test. Nice try.
Oh!
I'm trying so hard not to blow up.
beer tonight, boy?
Damn. I guess it's me. I guess I'm buying beer.
No, where they're at right there,
Steven Seagal's
probably
all
10
right,
yards.
isn't he? He just tells someone to do something impossible. They can't do it, and then he goes, "Hey, oh, look who's paying my mortgage this month!" Ha ha!
I would have a
for all
mortgage
right
if they
there.
would accept my
Cheese for
offer.
all right there. Cheese for all right there.
he knows what he's doing, and he knows how to put lead on target.
Lid on target. Oh, fuck's sake, dude.
You know, being a lifelong practitioner in martial arts, I try to teach everyone not to fight the recoil of the weapon, but more to
those are the
become
fun
one
guns.
with the weapon and let it be
Little
an
22.
extension of their body.
Which is exactly why, in case you were wondering, my hands look like this. Okay? When they said firearm, I didn't know they meant it literally. Yeah, no, but I do miss eating food normally.
Yeah, I mean,
After what I seen today, he could take a
my other
gnat
one's
off
on
a
my
fly's
nightstand.
ass.
I didn't expect to see guns in this.
You got the Asian kind of Zen lesson. You're not doing this anymore, you're doing this.
Okay, we were seeing a lot of this kind of movement.
And now we're gonna
right?
do the exact
Now,
same.
We're seeing a bit more.
Yeah, let me
From the time you started
meditate
till the
before
time you
pulling the
finished, I
trigger.
felt like he learned something.
Good. See, I believe that was the point, I think. So, good. All right, okay, so we've heard about Steven Seagal, all of those things. But what about Steven
My
Seagal, the
career.
man? You know, the person, the human being behind it all. We always ask, what is Steven today? But we never ask,
How is
is
Steven?
Steven today?
How is Steven? What is his personal life? Do we know his personal
Right?
life?
So let's watch an interview with the man himself. It's an interview he did with The Voice.
Oh, imagine if he did an interview
should
by
get a little
himself.
accurate representation of who he is, right?
Do we?
Welcome to Scottsdale, Arizona. Welcome to The Voice Versus. Hello, everybody. I'm Michael Chiavello.
Voice
I'm glad you
versus?
said
What
your
is-
own name, mate.
I know The Voice.
Because I wasn't going to be able to pronounce it.
So
Sure.
sit back and strap yourselves in for the longest interview ever conducted with Steven Seagal.
Before he got distracted and left, okay? We had him in that chair for like 26 minutes straight.
Let's just get him like
Steven
talk about
Seagal,
himself.
thanks for joining me on The Voice Versus. It's an absolute pleasure.
Pleasure to meet you. Yeah.
I'm here. Pay
How
me.
did it come to be Aikido that was your chosen art?
Well, actually, I started studying karate at a very young age.
Don't hurt yourself, dude, all right? We don't want smoke coming out of those ears. This is your longest interview ever. We're only about 15 seconds in.
Sort of lied
pacing
about
himself.
my age and got a job washing dishes at a restaurant. I think it was called the Wagon Wheel or something like that. And
For some reason, I don't know, he reminds me of Jay Leno a little bit, just talks way slower.
because back then in America,
Like the way they talk. Jay Leno's an amazing
I was working at
person.
this restaurant. Don't remember the name
Love
of it.
Jay Leno.
There was a cook there. But back then, you didn't really have dojos. Right. Understood, Steven. Understood.
Yeah.
they were all sort of underground or quietly teaching.
Okay, back then it wasn't sanctioned, okay? It wasn't exactly legal.
It's
taboo.
like
You go on the street,
a
you said it was
speakeasy
kung fu,
for
all of a
karate.
sudden you're in the back of a SWAT van.
One of the cooks there was a guy called Sakamoto Sensei, and he was a Shotokan guy and an Okinawan Shorin
What?
guy.
In
Got-
short, this guy was a guy.
He saw that when I was washing the dishes and moving around that I moved very fast.
Hey, that guy back there.
He's washing
Is he a
dishes.
karate
Dishes.
master? No, he's just a dishwasher. No. How exactly do you wash a dish in a fashion that will impress a martial arts master?
They broke a lot of. Oh my good lord.
We demonstrated karate at this place that they had, which was a theme park, like a Japanese theme park.
You know, it was like a regular theme park, you know,
I'm.
with roller coasters, except it was Japanese.
You did an Aikido demonstration and Warner Brothers was blown away and boom, Steven Seagal became a movie star. Is that true? And if not, how did it
I
happen?
hate to admit it, that is true.
Okay.
What?
You met Bruce Lee.
Really?
Tell me about your experiences with Bruce and
I
what
met
was he
Bruce
like
Lee,
and
okay.
How did you get on with him?
I thought Bruce was a really great guy, really cool guy.
He was, in
And
fact, the
James
guy.
Coburn was a great guy too, and I'm really sorry they're all gone. And
Yeah, 'cause family's cursed.
when Brandon was killed like that,
Yeah.
they called me a few minutes after it happened. It
Oh,
was
really?
in Carolina somewhere. They called me in the middle of the
Carolina?
night. and said,
Why are you in Carolina? Why are
I think it'd
you
be
in
more
my
like,
state?
Yeah, but Steven, but it was
we think that he's dead, but the guy shot a blank gun at him. How could he be dead?
Steven, we need to talk to you, dude. Okay, we shot like a blank gun at Brandon Lee, and now he's like bleeding from the stomach and dying, dude. Why is he dying? What do we do?
Why is he dying?
No,
We called
we didn't
you.
call an ambulance. We're calling you, dude.
I said, you will find a projectile in him. You'll find a bullet in him. And they said, that can't be. You're crazy.
Steven, what are you gonna tell me? Pigs are flying next, okay? All we did was shoot a gun at him. We're gonna find a bullet.
Why did they even
What?
call you instead of the paramedics?
And I said, you will find a bullet in him. And they called me in the morning. They said, you're amazing. And I said, why? And they said,
Because Brandon's dead. It was a bullet. You rock, dude.
I
What?
can go through the whole story on what really happened, which most people don't know. But
Oh, say it
Go
then.
on all day, telling about bullets and my friend. You don't want to hear that, but do you? Because I'll keep going.
No one else has
Who's
heard
the
the story?
most legitimate Hollywood tough guy in your opinion?
He's gonna say himself.
when you say tough guy, do you mean martial artist or just tough guy?
You can tell just like right out the gate.
He's-
He's like, it's Steven Seagal, but like I thought you knew that. So like, are you asking for me to confirm it's Steven Seagal, or are you really curious? Because it's pretty obvious.
Is he gonna say
I mean,
himself?
Steven, for real, if he was on the street and there was a situation, you wanted this Hollywood guy by your side because he could defend himself.
Oh.
Fucking hell! Look at this guy's
He-
shit-eating grin.
Michael J. White.
Can I laugh in your face?
Wait,
I
at John
laugh in your
Wayne?
Really?
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 Yes.
Thoughts on Jean-Claude Van Damme?
Can I laugh in your face?
A Jean Claude Van Damme?
God,
Really?
Steven Seagal's such a dickhead.
Chuck Norris?
Chuck Norris.
I mean, Chuck is in his
He's
mid
actually
70s,
trained.
probably 76 years old.
I don't think anyone with a sprayed-on hairline has the authority to be going around calling anyone else geriatric. Oh, that Chuck Norris, all right? Last I seen him, he was using a walker.
So, I mean, I don't really want to
My
get
God.
into, on film anyway, you know, who's a tough guy. Do I
Well, you
think
just said who's
Michael
not.
is a tough guy? No.
Michael.
Do I think he's a martial artist? No. Do I think Jean-Claude's a tough guy or martial artist? No.
Really?
Only one guy left who could be the tough guy.
Yeah.
This guy's response on the other end, it was just...
Okay.
Are you always armed?
Yes.
Right now, if I was to look around this room, would I find an arm of some sort that you've brought with you?
An
Yes.
arm. I mean...
Thank you for joining us on the show today, and it's been an absolute pleasure.
Uno, dos, tres.
Guy.
Guns. Guy? He's a guy. I'm amazed at how that SpongeBob pop is looking. Like, it actually came out looking good. Is he gonna fall out? Okay. Well, I hope I didn't get any mulch in the SpongeBob pop. I don't think I've ever had one of those. What are the eyes like? Oh, man. Well, is Steven Seagal a Hollywood type of guy? I don't know. I think he's like 71 years old now. So, yeah, apparently he's a tough guy. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it made your day a tiny little bit better. I read every single comment, so leave them down below. Let me know what the next JonTron video reaction should be. If you see one you agree with, definitely like it as well to let me know that you also want to see that. Patreon is a good day early. And, yeah, he's a certified tough guy. Steven Seagal. Is he actually Russian? Are his parents Russian? He's from Lansing, Michigan. That's about the closest thing to Russia I can think of, right? Oh, man. It's just weird. Like I said, he's like if Adam Sandler was trying to be tough, you know? How Adam Sandler, like, walks around, like, wearing basketball shorts? Like, Adam Sandler's worth hundreds of millions of dollars, and he'll, like, go pay basketball, like, the local YMCA and stuff like that. And you just walk around wearing basketball shorts and slides and socks. So, I have no idea. I had no idea Steven Seagal was a certified tough guy, but now I know, and I hope you learned something as well. But I hope everyone of us today, most importantly. But until next video, take care, and cue the music.
We were playing as so